Je sais qu'au-delà de ma rue se trouve le calme absolu. Qu'on ait tort ou qu'on ait raison, tout provient d'un même horizon. Tout provient d'un même horizon. Je quitte enfin ce mal de vivre qui m'enchaînait à Babylone. Toute la gloire de l'espace est comme une fumée qui passe. Toute la renommée de l'espace est comme un nuage qui passe. Je reprends la route. Là-dessus je n'ai plus de doute. Si Dieu le Père vous écoute, dites-le-lui une fois pour toutes. Je lui offre tout ce que j'ai. Ces mots cachés dans les coffrets, le livre des jardins secrets. Même si le déluge a lieu, les astres brillent dans les cieux. C'est comme si tout était prévu. Un jour en nous, la partie la plus fine est mise à nu. Un jour, c'est la partie divine qui est enfin reconnue. Il suffira d'ouvrir ses ailes sur le tombeau des immortels. L'archange Gabriel a dit, tout l'univers sera béni. L'archange Gabriel l'a dit. La terre entière sera guérie. Je reprends la route. Là-dessus je n'ai plus de doute. Si Dieu le Père vous écoute, dites-le lui une fois pour toutes. Je lui donne tout ce que j'ai. Ces mots cachés dans les coffrets, le livre des jardins secrets. Demain ne placez pas mon corps en terre au caveau de famille. Je veux que ma mort soit encore comme une âme qu'on déshabille. Je quitte enfin ce mal de vivre qui m'enchaînait à Babylone. Rien n'est jamais vraiment perdu. on marche vers l'inconnu. Quand on marche vers l'inconnu. Mes cendres jetées dans le Gange, je n'aurai pas de pierre tombale. Par la force de nos aveux, dans un nouveau corps de cristal sous d'autres cieux, sous l'aurore boréale, on pourra voir le visage de Dieu. L'eau du Jourdain devait le croire. L'être humain détient le pouvoir de changer le cours de sa vie. L'infini est au fond de lui. Qu'on l'appelle Jésus ou Vishnu, l'infini est au fond de nous. L'infini est au fond de nous. On attire à soi les étoiles vers lesquelles vont nos désirs. À l'heure de soulever le voile, c'est encore à nous de choisir. Faut-il régner? Faut-il servir? Je vais offrir ma révérence, ouvrir mon âme à cet amour. Le jour où je pourrai l'aimer sans ne rien attendre en retour. Le jour où je pourrai l'aimer sans ne rien vouloir en retour. Je reprends la route. Là-dessus je n'ai plus de doute. Si Dieu le Père vous écoute, dites-le lui une fois pour toutes. Giorno Moldova Kunjabi Hori Giorno Moldova Kunjabi Hori Gopi Jana Valyabo Girivaradari Gopi Jana Valyabo Girivaradari Yashodanandana Raja Janaranjana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Yamuna Tiravana Chari Jayarada Madhava Kunjabi Hari Jayarada Madhava Kunjabi Hari Gopi Jana Valyabo Girivaradari Gopi Jana Valyabo Girivaradari Yashodanandana Raja Janaranjana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Yamuna Tiravana Chari 자연하다 마다와 군접이 어리 자연하다 마다와 군접이 어리 고비잖아
¿Qué pasó?
Adonai, mine brethren, receive of the universe mother and the host of heaven just now.
Adonai, meu rebanho, recebam da Mãe Universal e as hostes celestiais agora.
And Leslie, I would ask you to do it in writing today.
Oh, okay. So I think they understand Spanish.
That's fine. Then you don't
Okay.
need to.
Ok. Aos que falam português, só lê então a tradução em espanhol que vai ser feita no chat, por favor.
Just breathe in the Holy Spirit. O Universe Mother, Planetary Administration, Host of Heaven, Galactic Federation, serving this world. Receive, each of you, of the Mother and the Infinite Spirit, let your mind be transformed into the mind of the Buddha and the Christ. The mind of immaculate wholeness. Just receive and open the intention in you. I want to cleanse my mind. I ask for the host, the ascended masters, angels, Elohim, archangels, seraphim. Oh, there are many beings here today for you and for humanity. For I come never by myself. I am that point of consciousness for legions of orders of beings who desire your freedom. O Mother Spirit, you say, I open to have my mind become whole and complete with you. Now breathe in her whole spirit. I work first with your mind, cleansing the misqualified lifetimes. Preparing you to receive the vision. And you awaken in that vision of the Father by the use of your verities. The 11 powers of faith are my verities for you, my truths for you. O Universal Father, We acknowledge you in the fullness of our heart. Feel your own intention, desire. That's your will. I desire to give my mind to the wholeness of the infinite. I ask for the Mother's adjutant spirits. Help me to gain the greater capacity, you say. Breathe in, be in that communion of receptivity, giving with the Mother Spirit now. I desire my mind to be cleansed of all lifetimes. Cleanse my mind, O God, you say. I'm showing you now how to approach this. Don't try to manage things on your own. No, you don't need to. Reach for the circuits of the Trinity. God the sevenfold and the host of heaven for the planet. O universal Father, we worship you. We aspire to be just as you are in character, in your immaculate personhood. Each of you are personalities with personhood. But today we're going to focus on the personality of you here. Its capabilities, its design. O first person of deity, and your indwelling life. Urantia calls it the thought adjuster for a good reason. For a good reason, beloved, to adjust your thought, to stabilize your thinking. O my indwelling thought adjuster, you say. Please dominate my mind and heart. Raise my body, our body. I refer to your physical vessel. Indwelling Godhood. That's the thought adjuster. Adjust me unto eternity. You, as that personality, with free will, with mind and emotion, as you give yourself to the leadings of the Spirit of life, so shall you be prepared for cosmic citizenship. And I tell you, these lifetimes are but the vestibule, the place that you exist prior to actually beginning the ascendancy journey to the Father. You are here as that vestibule, that place of preparation. Those who allow themselves to cooperate by choices, they enter into my Father's many worlds, the mansion worlds, the worlds surrounding Jerusalem, the capital of this system. Many smaller solar systems are part of the greater system of Jerusalem. O first person of deity, universal Father, second person of deity, eternity Mother Son, the great revealer of God is in the Mother Son. It is still one deity, just revealing. And O third person of deity, the Immaculate Spirit, mind and power, O Spirit, mind, power, O Universe Mother, the Mother of Nebadon is the personified expression of the third person of deity. In our localized sun universe, for the infinite spirit would be too powerful in his or her third personification to be in the local universe. So she creates the daughter spirit. That universe mother is the infinite spirit come upon the worlds of Nebadon. O universe mother, you say. We open for the greater capacity to worship and to gain the wisdom of all our lifetimes by speaking for each of you. Universe Mother, planetary host, many orders of beings, many beings from throughout our universe, coming here to serve, because the earth is one of those places that must change in order for the rest of the galaxies of our universe to advance. The earth and a few other planets just like her. And I tell you, the Earth Mother, Virgo, and her partner, Pelier, have already said we desire to advance. No longer do we want to wait for the civilization. We desire this planet to advance and to join the normal harmony and order of this particular solar system. This leads me to each of you, for you carry that precious life. And that life must expand. The life of the Father in you wants to expand and embody you. And you want to embody the life. The two must become one in this fusion, coming together where you decide, okay, I dedicate this lifetime to achieving the will of paradise, the will of the first person. Who lives in you. And his life is not yet yours to claim. Not yet. Upon your own resurrection and ascendancy, you claim that life. It is a paradox. You have that life within you. The life of the Father dwells in you. And you are part of that life, and yet it is not yours to claim. The great paradox. How do you claim it? By this reciprocal spiritual relationship with the holy faith powers. The 11 powers of your free will are relationship skills and powers, faculties, enabling you to grow in this reciprocal giving and receiving. O indwelling Father God, Mother God, I desire only you For I have tried everything else. Only you are the life. Breathe in that life, beloved, each one here today. I breathe in your life, Almighty God, within me. Expand your perfection through me. This is the right use of your personality. Commanding yourself unto God's glory. Expand, O God, within me. I want to claim the life that you are. As you are in this relationship with the Father and I, you are beginning to claim that life. O Heavenly Father, we breathe your glory in. Let it expand all throughout the earth. Let every kingdom of precious life receive now more of your life. For I, Michael, I am that body of life upon the earth, and greater. You can claim the same. All kingdoms are my life and body. Entering into that light within you. O Immaculate One living in me, I ask that you dominate my mind and heart and body. Dominate my will, that I grow into you. Let all kingdoms receive of the host of heaven, deliver your misqualified thoughts into that life. You breathe in your thoughts from lifetimes, causes and effects, and I and the Mother and the host, I and the Father in you will help you dissolve the past and the future, your anxiety about the future, and your remorse about the past. These things shall be dissolved, and you shall become a new creature, fit for eternity. Will your family come with you? Only as each one chooses. But you are here. You are ready, each one of you here, and the millions of beings on the other dimensions within the earth. Come into our fold to grow and receive, to learn. Many are here today. Join with me. Say with me in your heart of hearts, I desire all creatures upon the earth to receive the light and life of eternity according to their desire, everyone. They must choose. Choose they must to enter into that greater fulfillment, to end all suffering and isolation, to end the loneliness only will be resolved as you enter our association. That includes my person here and the comforter that I give you now. Receive of my spirit. Receive of me, I, Michael, come to raise you into life. Breathe my comforter in. I bathe you in the higher vibration. O heavenly host, saturate all kingdoms, all the children of the world, all the animals, every elemental and fairy, every diva, all the electrons, sentient, loving beings, for I have other folds to minister to other than humanity, other than this earth. And as I raise you according to your allowing, you become prepared to serve. Prepared to join the great community of our universe. Why stay here in the dark when you can advance unto Jerusalem and the higher worlds? Receive of me now. Breathe in my spirit, let it flood your field of consciousness. For I and the Father desire that you join us breathe in this spirit of truth I give you. Rejoice, everyone. Rejoice in perfect confidence. God's goodness is upon you. Receive of us. For I and the Mother open the door with the host of heaven, that you pass through unharmed, in full consciousness, full choice. Enter. I take your hand. I reach all the way downward. I have descended to reach right to you. Take our hand. Be thou ennobled in your motivations for your own Christhood. The life of the Father in you is that Christhood. I say to each one of you, the Father is aware that you are here. He desires you to be in this communion with us. With us, you gain eternity. My Comforter is all around you. You dwell in me, and I dwell with the Father in thee. Knoweth not what I say? I am come to lift you unto the heavens gradually, progressively. Breathe in that spirit that I am with the Father in you. The divine minister, the Mother Spirit, desires to increase your capacities. Those of you who have made time for us today, only for you that are here, I welcome the Mother's adjutants, you say. Increase my capacity to learn and to grow and to receive. To learn, to grow, to receive. I breathe in the adjutant spirits of the Mother. They are simply her extended consciousness, reaching into the planetary terrain, raising each of humanity who will allow. Will you allow? I say, compete not with us. The Mother, the Father, and I, the host of heaven. Compete not. If you're trying to do it yourself, if you are overly independent, managing on your own, you're in competition with the infinite. You realize that. Be not competing. That is of the misqualified human nature. Your original human nature was not like that. It was highly receptive, innocent, yet receptive. The misqualified nature became disconnected by its own initiatives. Gradually, that disconnection, it obstructed the human being from evolving. Your personality lost sight of its own free will. It entered into fear, producing causes and effects which took you further away from the original plan. So then, I and the mother and many beings designed the plan of salvation for humanity to reconnect you. Feel that as the mother's spirit comes upon you now. Say with me, I want to be reconnected into the normal circuits of eternity. Say it in your heart silently, and I hear you. I'm willing to stop this silly independence and to become completely dependent upon God within me, you say. That's all. You're becoming dependent upon God in you, not to do it for you, but to work together in this collaboration. Breathe in the adjutants of the mother. We increase your capacity to have a greater portion of God's life. And you can think of me as that coordinator, that conductor bringing all of these elements together. I bring you unto the Father, do I not? And I bring the Father unto you by opening up your receptivity. By allowing your heart to melt its hardness. That your faith and trust can be replenished with me. That you become free to choose the glory of God for your own existence to advance. O Almighty God, let each one here today become advanced unto you. And in the Father ye shall find me. For I smooth out your way, that you become free. Free to choose what your heart desires. Free to enter into our universe. There are many others of humanity searching. I say, bring them unto me. And I will give them rest, reprieve from their exhaustion. Regeneration, even unto the resurrection into their own godhood. Where they begin the journey home the host and I have designed a way for you to enter with us. Not only the understanding of the approach to the Father, but a certain organizational which reaches to you and which you can enter in. And I have a few people that serve with me. Today I want to introduce you to 4 Lady Masters, 4 students and servers, world servers. So I'm just going to ask them to introduce themselves and put a few contact links and email, the link to a few groups, so that you can participate. You can explore if this is something right for you, and if you want to take the next steps. So let me have those 4 ladies come forth and just introduce themselves. Good. Thank you, ladies.
Hola, yo soy Marina Beleli y estoy sirviendo en la City of Michael. Ahí somos un equipo sirviendo. Gabriela Giordano, Ana María Machado, Alicia Cristina Hassan Polo y yo. En la City of Michael es vuestro primer contacto con las enseñanzas de Micael. Les dejo acá en el chat de la conferencia el link del grupo de la City of Michael en Facebook. Ahí lo tienen.
Beautiful.
También tenemos un chat de la City of Michael, el chat de Messenger de Facebook. Les dejo también aquí, a continuación, el link para que puedan solicitar formar parte del chat, si lo desean. Otro buen lugar para comenzar es Nevadon Square Plaza en Facebook. Ahí sirve Alicia Cristina Hassan Polo. Y ahí es un lugar donde pueden encontrar todas las actividades para poder aprender. Les dejo también mi email para comunicarse conmigo si así lo desean. Acá mismo en el chat. Se los escribo ahora. Ahí lo tienen, ahí lo escribí. De mi parte nada más. Gaby, no sé si querés seguir.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Gabriela Giordano y estoy sirviendo con Marina, Ana Karina y Alicia en la City of Michael y también en Global Village. Así que estoy abierta a ustedes por cualquier consulta o cualquier información. Voy a escribir ahora mi email en el chat, así pueden escribir. Muchas gracias.
Y Alicia de Nevadon Square Plaza.
Sí, muy buenas tardes. Yo soy Alicia Cristina. Estoy colaborando en Nevadón Square Plaza, como dijo Marina. Es aquel lugar donde ustedes podrán encontrar todas las actividades y los diferentes eventos que se desarrollan en todas las plataformas, tanto Facebook como Tumblr, como Medium, en Blogspot. Es bastante amplio lo que se está desarrollando. Aquí le voy a dejar el link donde podrán solicitar participar dentro del grupo de Nevadón Square, así como en el chat de Nevadón Square. Sean todos bienvenidos.
Okay,
Y
Alicia.
creo que Ana Karina también está presente.
Beautiful. ¿Y Ana Karina está?
Sí, hola, buenas tardes. Yo soy Ana Karina Machado y estoy también acá sirviendo con Gaby, Alicia y Marina en la City de Michael. Estamos a la orden y disposición para cualquier consulta o pregunta que ustedes quieran hacernos. Voy a colocar mi email también acá. Y bueno, bienvenidos todos. Gracias.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, ladies. That was great. And are there any questions offhand? Anybody need? You have all a way of connecting. Mhm. Normally, our activities in the city of Michael are free or by donation. You're welcome to contribute, but they're given to you freely. And then we do have 2 other areas in a more private campus. Both of these have a tuition, a monthly tuition. So if that's something you want to make that commitment, you can explore that. The Global Village, which includes the Holy Comforter World Retreat, the Urantia Book Foundation, the village has a particular curriculum, a core studies going deeply into the revelation of Urantia. And then also there is the University of Salvington. Many of you here are participating already. The university goes more deeply into the Urantia papers as well, and a number of other what I call the Western canon, those great writings from honoring those beings throughout the centuries who have come and given of their truth. So we study that as part of the curriculum as well as my own writings. There are a number of colleges, the wisdom colleges, you might call it, helping you open up that potential in you. In you. So that you can expand into that cosmic citizen which awaits you. Beautiful, everyone. You have contact for that. And now I want to focus with you upon that revelation which I bring. I want to talk about personality. Personality is a gift to you from the Father. I'm simply letting you know He gives you that gift. It is a gift of personal uniqueness. The personhood, sometimes I call it the oversoul personhood, and your personality. There are no other personalities, no other persons like you anywhere. You are brought forth into existence with a great capacity to advance. In my prior ministry, I did say I would come forth again with an expanded revelation. I am fulfilling my promise here. Personality has free will. Certain faculties, each of you, free will, a mind to develop thoughts, an emotional body, another faculty, to generate feeling in order to fulfill into manifestation your thoughts. Feeling is needed. Purified feeling is needed to enter into the kingdom of God's will and His joy. You also have a body that is the repository of all your causes and effects from all lifetimes of learning. The oversoul personhood that you are has a number of personalities just like you. You are simultaneously multidimensional, learning in several different circumstances and environments, even as I speak. I am not only working with you here in the personality that you are here, but we are working together in this great collaboration in many other places. Personality has been given you, that you are a personal expression. Yet personality doesn't have an identity. I mean an eternal identity. You know yourself as a personality and a body. You have a name. You have family. Right? Yet those are just the outermost circumstances of the persona that you are. And I come on a day like this to help you embody more of the uniqueness of your persona through your personality. Oh God, you say, I am so grateful to receive the uniqueness that you've given me. And I want to do something really great with what you have given me. I want to raise my person unto your will of eternity. All my multidimensional, all my persona, I'm asking, and I'm ready with courage. For I know that in your house are many mansions, worlds without end. I want to experience those worlds. I want to experience the mystery that I am, my persona. And I dedicate this life to allow my potential to expand, that your life expands with me and I with thee. Paper 112 from the Urantia material. I want to talk to you about personality survival. For your personality survives only as you identify with life, with the permanency that life is. For your personality is a changeless mystery, yet it needs to give its loyalty to that greater identity if you desire the greater life, which I know you do. Not all of humanity wants the greater, not yet. Maybe not ever, some of them. But for each of you, I come to provide the way for you to secure your identity in the Father. I could say the Father and I. Yet I want to make it clear this time. The life of the Father in you. And I am there. But your unique Godhood awaits you. By your personality will, you make choices. If you choose to be loyal to your suffering, your isolation, your pain, if you choose loyalty with that, then you choose to identify with something that is of change, which cannot produce the permanence of the unchanging Godhood. All these organizations, these virtual communities that are being offered to you are a means of support so that day by day you can find that stability in God's life through His will. One side is English, the other Spanish. I know some of you are German and also Portuguese speakers. How to raise the persona that you are into the next phases of your existence. Beyond the vestibule, beyond the fetus of the human experience. This is what I mean by you must become born again. Not by just receiving me, not by just idle words, but by action, by choice. By choice, everyone, not to stand in the identification of your own contractions, your own weakness. This must be delivered upward. And it is your personality and its faculties that accomplish this. That perfect guide, right? That is God right within you. Certainly, I am a guide to you as well, a number of things. And that most perfect guide is your own Godhood, which seeks to eternalize you, to make you fit to dwell in higher worlds as a unique persona in circumstances of greater socialization, relationships. For as above, so below. The idea of your personalness and its socializableness, relationships, loving and caring, learning and growing, those ideas did not originate down here. They were stepped down into the creation upon the earth. And all the kingdoms of the earth have relationships with one another. The electrons, the animals, elemental kingdom, the nature, every blade of grass and leaf is conscious, sentient, part of existence. And you know how challenging it can be for personalities to have relationships, to trust one another, to love one another as I am loving you. As I'm caring for you. I ask that you care for one another. Maybe even that you care for me. So that perfect guide, God within you, wants to lead you in order to prepare you to enter higher worlds of service, of relationship, of lovemaking, divine lovemaking, receiving of the energies of others, right? Sharing and quickening into that higher vibration together. Only as you become eternally united with that indwelling Godhood, the adjuster in you, then you begin your real life. You've been living many lifetimes. And this civilization is not the highest civilization that has ever been here. Your human experience is the vestibule, the anterior room before you enter into the ascending life. As you identify and do it God's way, you connect into that life. And you truly begin the journey of that second birth, into that second birth of the resurrection and the ascension, as it likes to be called. But I don't often use those terms. Loving God so deeply, identifying with Him in loyalty, faith, and trust. then naturally you're drawn to him to claim the life. Yet it happens, it occurs by your love of God. Even more than your darkness of contraction, you must love God. Love his life. In the village and the university is where those who make that commitment for transforming the lifetimes into that life, then I can devote attention to you. The process of delivering yourself, delivering your human frailties, your errors and mistakes, into that perfection of God's life. It allows you to advance into that more ascending life. It begins more and more of that progressive mission, where one day, after eons of time traveling inward through the fabric of creation, you will become prepared and acclimated to stand in the presence of the persons of the Spirit, the Mother, Son, the Father. But it is a progressive, evolutionary assimilation, an advancement, that you gain the capacity So I want to talk about personality, the gift of your personality, your unique persona, just to simplify it for today. Because in the university, I speak of the oversoul personhood and then the personalities. But today, I want to keep it a little simpler. And I want to welcome the questions that you have. You can raise your hand. You can let us know, and the people that are serving with me, they can let me know, because I'm focused on this page and I cannot see if you write in the chat. Okay. So personality is that quality in reality which is bestowed. Which is bestowed by the Father himself. He gives you, he creates you into that unique persona. And then he gives you a portion of himself, that life. And then he gives you free will to choose whether you want him or not. He offers you that free choice. You demonstrate that choice by how you live, not what you tell yourself, but how you're living. You can say, the Father and I listen to how you're living, not entirely only what you're saying. For you know, you can say, oh yes, Michael, I'm following everything. I want eternal life. And yet, that's not enough. It's an absolutely glorious beginning, but it's not enough. You must walk your talk, as we say, right? You must live according to your belief. I've told you. Believe as I believe. But I also said, live as I am living. I come to demonstrate this through the administration of the second source. I'm given the mandate to come and show you how to approach. So you must live it. Personality has mind, has feeling, has will. In the planetary worlds, there is free will. There are beings with personality and mind and feeling, but they are already created in God's will. They are His personal instruments. You could say that I am part of that, the Order of Michael. My will is the will of the Father automatically. And it is so powerful that my human being coming in here, I come in, I prepare myself, and the human really, it can evolve, but it doesn't have that full choice. I come in as the will of heaven. It is the greatest protection for me. And you must choose into that will. You have the freedom to choose with your personality. Let's talk about this, and I want to take some questions about what I'm going to say. When personality is bestowed upon evolutionary material creatures, it causes spirit. You are each spirits, not yet with the life, the spirit life of the Father, yet spirits with persona. It causes each of you to strive for the mastery of all your energy and matter through the mediation of mind, through the instrument of your mind. Would someone like to read the Spanish? Even though you see it, I thought you might want to participate. Anyone by the name of Hernandez?
Creo que las letras están muy chiquitas para Iván Hernández.
You are Yvonne Hernandez?
No, sus ojos no creo que puedan leer.
Aquí estoy, aquí estoy.
Aquí estoy. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, honey. Mhm.
okay. In Spanish.
Yes.
Cuando la reciben las criaturas materiales evolucionarias, hace que el espíritu anhele el dominio de la energía materia a través de la mediación de la mente.
Beautiful. Do you each understand that through the mediation of your mind, do you master all your energy? Through the mediation, right? A través de la mediación de la mente. Through
Yes.
the mediation of the mind. Yes? What does that mean for some of you? That your mind is important. Your thoughts and feelings are part of that mind, you could say. And you're learning how to set into motion the right vibratory forces. Questions, everyone?
Hello, Michael. This is Inga.
Yes, hi Inga. Tell us where you're from and, just to tell everyone.
Okay, I'm from Colorado, USA. I've been a student of Michael's for 5 years. And
You're in the university, right? And the village, right?
yes, I'm involved. And I recommend it highly to every one of you. If you're
And
not
you're in the city each day. You read, and I see you there.
Yes. Yes, each day.
And just to say, maybe to help others, and so it's true that as soon as you came in here to all of this, everything was easy.
No.
Right.
No, it's been a journey. It continues to be a journey, but I feel like I'm a different person from when I started.
Yes. Good.
So my question is,
Yes, Inga, hi.
since we are all different personalities, is our mind equipped to know the truth when we receive it? How do we know?
Well, there's two things. There was that initial development with the life carriers and the mother spirit in developing your ability to choose. So I wait for them to translate. The initial moral choice, the initial rudimentary choice was given to mind. And then the mother adjutants further developed the capacity of mind to grow progressively. Now, the initial development of the mind for human beings has been a more animal, material, and mechanical mind. Survival, learning, but learning about the world around them. the capacity to learn of your own selfhood, that came later. Mind was given that initial moral capacity to choose morally, and to choose spiritually, the higher. Now, that normal evolution was interrupted maybe about 300,000 years ago. And the capacity to choose was interrupted. And because of that, human beings began creating in error much more. In error because the capacity to discern and choose was interfered with. But it's all part of evolution, you could say. Over the lifetimes, in choosing error, in creating some errors, some mistakes, this created misqualified thoughts and feelings that were not based upon God's reality. They were subjective opinions and ideas which were not true, but which the personality thought was true. They followed those ideas. Many of you followed those ideas that were in error, and then eventually over lifetimes, slowly, you were drawn back. And those of you that are here, much of humanity is still swimming in error. But the mind was initially given with the capacity to morally choose and choose the higher life. It was a natural evolutionary mind that would evolve beyond mechanical animal impulses into more of that receptive soul mind. And that's where you find yourself today, many of you. You battle between the mechanical, material mind, the lower urges, and then secondly, the misqualification of thoughts and feelings. And you still feel that desire for God, for worship and wisdom. That's the long way of saying, yes, initially you were given the capacity. And then it got a little off course. Tell us some more, Lady Inga.
So then, by what you're saying, we need to be patient with those that are still catching up in their mind, in their life.
Absolutely.
That they don't recognize this yet.
Absolutely. And they may still be residing in a mind that is overly materialistic and mechanical, logical, analytical, leads to atheism in a real way. If they remain there, it's the denial of something greater, right? Now, there are many in the New Age type communities, and they're interested in the culture of many things, an alternative culture, but they are not so interested in producing the fruit of true God consciousness, God loyalty, God union. As a world server, you need to demonstrate the fruit: a tender heart, patience, tolerance, awareness. Then maybe they build back the trust. For words alone will not change the momentum that is created by most of humanity. The trust needs to be built back. Many of you understand. Trust, is so hard to build trust, and it's so easy to lose it, right? When people disappoint and they don't live up to your expectation, everyone, then relatings break down, the relationship, the trust. Tell us some more, Inga. I appreciate your questions, your participating.
Well, thank you for your beautiful answers. Well, all I have left to say is that for myself, I guess that that they'll know us by our love. They'll see how life can be by the way we treat other people.
Yes. And the way you treating yourself and others, how you are with them, even without saying a word, but how you are, right?
Right.
Then they may start to feel, maybe this is something that I want. Then you have more of an open doorway to help them or to let them know what we're doing. Or
Right.
Good, Inga. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Other questions?
Ahí más arriba, Carlos o Alicia, Liliana hizo una pregunta.
Okay.
Alicia o Carlos para traducción, más arriba.
Estamos viendo ahí. No sé.
Sí, hola padre.
Hi, Liliana.
Hola, Liliana. Carlos,
Sí.
You'll need to stop the reverberation of my voice. You have a few things open, or no?
No, Michael, I no.
Okay, maybe Liliana rather.
Sí, bueno, mi pregunta es también con respecto a lo que dijo Inga. Si recibimos ciertas cosas indeseadas tal vez de otras personas o si nos afecta, ¿cómo podemos hacer eso? ¿Cómo podemos revertir siempre pidiendo la presencia y siempre, no sé, en silencio tal vez, ¿verdad?
Okay, let me see.
How can we lead with other types of personality? That's my question.
Yes. That
Basically.
that is mostly dealt with by understanding the 11 powers and inquiry,
Okay.
and that's part of the curriculum of the university and the village. I will tell you a little bit, though. The people in your life
Sí.
are often very much the reflections of those energies inside of you.
Yes, I know.
So, the greatest thing that you can do to master yourself is to make use of the opportunity of that. If you look at any particular person, in particular in your life, or
Tal
there
vez,
one person in particular?
y sí, mi familia, mi pareja, tal vez que es,
Your partner.
sí, puede ser. O tengo mi familia, mi hermana, mi mamá, que...
Well, you just choose one, and I'll
Mi
show you.
pareja, mi pareja,
Okay. And
my partner, yes.
yes, your partner. And what do you see there that's most difficult for you to relate with?
Well, let's
Just
start.
choose one thing. Yeah, I understand. It's más profundo que solamente una cosa.
Yes.
But one thing, the thing that holds the
One
most intensity, that you don't like.
I don't know really one thing.
Well,
We are so different, I see. I think. So
okay, so you're different. They
yeah,
have
very.
a different value, different
Yes,
priorities.
yes, totally.
Okay.
Uh,
And so
for
why
instance,
does that cause a problem? Why? Is it because you cannot share deeply who you are?
yes, that
And
is,
uh-huh. And it hurts.
yes, very much.
And ideally, you perhaps would love it with that person, but ideally you need someone that you can share deeply with.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So, the very thing that you have manifested, where you need to share more deeply, and yet you cannot.
Yes,
That's inside of you as a vibratory force.
yes,
You need to become more awakened in a deeper way to yourself. But for some reason you cannot.
yes,
Struggle.
yes.
And do you know why? Why do you struggle?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, let's look at that outer relationship that you've manifested with your mastery. What prevents your partner from going more deeply with you? What do they do?
I don't know.
Oh, you do know. Come on. You've got intuition. Super intuition in there. Yes, you know. You're shy about saying.
I don't know.
Yes, that's okay. This is it. What are you feeling now?
Oh,
What's
I
the
don't
thing
know.
that's present
Shy.
there? Shy, right?
Yes.
Okay, shyness and a kind of shyness about standing naked in front of another.
Yes, yes.
That's your answer.
Yes.
For you, you have no control upon the other, but
Yes, that is.
that is their gift to you. You are shy.
Yes.
Oh, it took a lot of courage to speak up now. Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yes, right? What are you feeling? What's the feeling in there?
Uh,
You say, "Oh my
I'm
God. Oh
sweating.
my God." Yes. Yes. You
Oh.
must take off all your psychological clothing. Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm
For
crying too.
yes. For the Father and I already see you in that immaculate conceiving without the clothing of the human things, right?
Yes.
That's your answer. I open the doorway for you, but you must walk.
Thank you.
Yes, shyness and shame, and general uncomfortable to reveal.
Yes.
It, and I will tell you that momentum for you started 3 lifetimes in your past.
Really?
You began to experience, you held an openness, and you began to shut down to
Wow.
the willingness to reveal yourself vulnerably with others began. It began to weaken.
My God. Well, my father was very, very important to me, and I think that he became to look for something more elevated,
Yeah.
and
You mean your father in this lifetime?
yes, yes, yes.
Yes, that, and then you came into that energy field with him and mama,
Yes,
and
yes.
with similar problems or
Mhm.
similar opportunities,
Yes, I believe so. Because
So,
mhm,
yes, tell us, please.
because he passed away 2 years ago, and I felt so isolated
Hmm.
since then. And but
Hmm.
in the other hand, I feel like he's so with me within my heart, and I feel him every day,
Yeah.
and I know that he is like waiting for something.
He's standing right next to you now,
Oh my
and
God.
I'll tell you what he's waiting for.
Yes.
Hmm. He
Help.
wants you to break the pattern, and
Yeah.
then in part it will affect him.
Yes, I know. I
You
know.
do it for the two of you,
I know.
because that relationship with him, he was not always your father.
Ah, okay. Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
so that should give you enough to know that it's very important in this life that
Yes.
you dissolve the shame, embarrassment, the shyness in front of yourself. It's not about another, it's about you with
Okay.
you.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Good, Liliana.
Thank you.
I'm happy you
Thank
open
you.
up to me. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Others who want to share? How does personality open itself up to receive more? That first step, everyone, is to accept where and what you are right now. To accept yourself just the way you are. And then begin to grow into that greater maturity. As you identify and are loyal to that Father in you, that life, you become greater in your capacity to accept yourself. The universal Father, he says, become ye perfect just as I am. What is being said there is that you begin the journey to perfectionize. No hay una palabra en español, yo imagino, right? Perfectionize. But you begin to perfect those things in your personality. And you correct the contractions that have accrued, that have accumulated over the lifetimes. And personality is changeless in the presence of change. What does that mean, right? Now, Inga said before, I feel like a different person. And that's very true in the respect of your experience of your own personality has changed in a good way. Yet, Inga is still the same personality, but different. She might agree or disagree, right?
I agree.
Yeah, you are still that persona. You might change your name, your body, you might wear different clothing and shoes. You may have different feelings and thoughts, different values, different understanding. But you are the same persona. Each of you. You go through many changes. And yet, you are the same persona, the personality and the underlying personhood. It is the same. Yet, that persona of you, it is intended and it can advance into the greater worlds. And you will always find yourself to be that unique persona. You will grow the person that you are into greater God consciousness, more loving and caring experiences, adventures in worlds that are impossible to describe. And yet, the persona that you are will remain. And that persona, you may develop multidimensional expressions. But the persona that you are, the personhood with its personality, that will remain. God's way is where you can have your cake and eat it too. Maybe even without getting too fat. That's what I hope for. All the pasta I want to eat. You can expand into that cosmic citizen, cosmic, a more universal perspective. You can expand into a more formless experience where the form is not so important because your persona doesn't need form. Even in that formless experience that awaits you, the persona that you are will still be, but you will be having a completely different experience. Lighter. No suffering. No lack and limitations. You are destined for greater and greater unlimited experience of the personality, the persona that you are. Does everybody follow that the persona that you are, even if your thoughts and feelings change, you're still the persona. Even if your personality characteristics change, the underlying personality, the persona that you are, is changeless. Thoughts? Questions, everyone? Thoughts?
Hi, Michael, Leslie.
Hello, Leslie. Tell us where you're from and all of that.
I'm Leslie. I live in the US and I am Brazilian.
Okay. Hello.
Just waiting for Alicia.
Yeah.
Before you were saying about our mind getting more clear, you use a word that I forgot. I think I forgot the word. It was a term that I forgot, Michael.
You mean mediative, the mediation of the mind?
Yes. That is the word.
I think it might be up here somewhere, right?
And then soon after, you mentioned that our vibrations become more lighter.
Yes.
Elevated. Can you explain a little bit this correlation more about the mediation of the mind and then
The persona that you are, let's just say the personality for the sake of simplicity, right?
Mhm.
You have also been given the gifts of mind and emotion and will. And these must be used in the correct way if you want to advance yourself in the universes.
You mean bring them together?
Well, yes, at some point you will unify all of this, but you will have mind and feeling, sentience and persona and will. Now, to say you must become birthed once again, I speak of the second birth by the hand of the Father. We wait for the... At that point, you've secured stability in God's will, so that everything your mind chooses will be of God's will. You will be using mind in alignment, mind and feelings and body, choices, relationships will now be aligned, carrying you ever upward in your advancement. But here is where it begins. The vestibule, the place that you must choose, everyone, with the use of your mind, your thoughts. Some of you have thoughts that are a little bit crazy sometimes. And that is just the misqualified mind from lifetimes. That's not the original use of the mind, the original design. You must deliver those crazy thoughts into the transformation.
Right, let go of my own ideas.
Yes, you must choose in that moment when you, the persona, are confronted with a thought. And that thought says, for example, what? Tell us a crazy thought. Didn't know I was going to put you right on the spot.
Oh, it's okay, Michael. A crazy thought that others need to do what I want.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay. So you have a value system and an attitude and some thoughts and emotions, right? A value, an attitude, thoughts and emotions based on the premise others need to do what I want them to do. Is that what you say?
Yeah, that was basic when I started with you, my control. But there's one that we are working on, the neediness.
Yes, so you have a belief system and a value system and a momentum of attitude, thoughts and feelings, let's say. Any of you who hold that idea, others need to do what I want them to do, or what happens in that crazy thought. If they don't do what I want them and need them to do, what happens?
I was to get really angry and frustrated.
Yes, but that's not yet the root. Then you get really angry and frustrated, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
And why? What happens if they don't do what you want them to do? What happens to you?
They are not following my idea.
Yes, but that's still the surface. What happens inside of you? What are you wanting to create for yourself, but through this erroneous premise? if they don't do what I want them to do, then I don't experience being happy or secure, something
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly, because I expect them. It's my thought of the expectations of how they should be to
Yes, so that's
fulfill me.
yes, so that's your premise, that
Mhm.
if others do what I want them to do, and I can, and in a way, because of that, I can control them, then, finally, I'll be happy
Yes, I will
and
feel good about
secure
myself.
and safe and feel good. And what else?
Yes, feel good,
Yeah,
feel
feel good
superior.
and feel okay. Well, to feel superior, which is a way of saying you will feel secure
Yes,
if they do what everything that I want them to do. I will feel secure and happy and safe. Oh, finally, if I could only control them enough to have them do this.
yeah,
Now, clearly, I know Leslie enough to say, Leslie, you've been unraveling that, not completely, but you've been working it out to realize, I need to exchange that premise of finding stability, security, and happiness in that kind of way, and I can go directly, and I'm not dependent on anyone to do it.
yes.
I can find it directly within myself in my relation to my own divinity. And
Yes,
then I'm not a slave.
yes, absolutely. And it's much more true now and honest being this way.
So now your relationships can change for the better,
Mhm.
and you're not compelled to get people to do it according to your idea, to live and to respond to you.
No,
I mean, you're
not anymore.
still working it out. It's a subtle thing, but it's
Yeah,
getting
I'm
more
working
subtle.
more as you've been helping me in the neediness of loving or being loved according to my ideas.
Yes. So the emotional neediness is when, right? When we need to have others do what we want them to do so we can feel secure.
Mhm.
And then when they don't do it, Leslie, how do you feel?
I
You
you
said it before.
Yeah, but lately I've been feeling sad. I had emotions of sadness.
Okay. Sad that
Hmm.
if they would
And
only do what I want, then I would
or,
feel loved.
yeah, or love me the way I believed they should, like I love them,
Yes, right, right. So
right?
now let's turn that unto you, and
Hmm.
in the language of our university language, to separate the wheat from the husk and the chaff.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with anyone else.
No, it's me.
If you can only do what your mind wants you to do, then it will feel happy.
It's not anymore. Because
The lower nature of your mind, the lower mind,
hmm,
wants things a certain way
yeah,
inside of you.
yeah,
That's the root.
uh-huh. And it's the root is the self rejection and the neediness.
When you don't live up to some preset idea.
Hmm. And it's so good, Michael, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's that it hurts because I'm battling with letting go of this idea, that it hurts because I need to be loved in a certain way, but at the same time, it brings me so much peace to let go, Michael.
Now, Leslie, to love yourself, that's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then the outer love from others and the outer relationships, that will change in accordance with how you're holding the relationship to you.
Yeah.
I hope all of you heard this. I know you're all enlightened, but maybe you can still hear this one thing. It's how you're in relationship to you.
Yeah. It feels so much better to be true and being okay, you know,
and love you even if you're not absolutely perfect.
Yes. Because I think the main thing, it's not pretending anymore. That was the thing, Michael. Just accepting myself and the way I am and not pretending anymore.
Right. I've seen many have come my way and they pretend to be enlightened. They want to say everything perfect. And I'm just watching it going, well, I wonder how long that's going to last here. And then they start to just go, okay, I'm willing to give up pretending. I want to grow in a real way, not pretend.
Yeah. As Inga was saying, it's not easy, but it's so worth it.
Yeah.
It's so worth it.
Beautiful, everyone. Good, Leslie. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
But I think maybe you're the only one with this silly dynamic, or you think there's anyone else?
I can speak for myself.
I hope you're not the only one. Oh, that would be sad. Because everyone here is enlightened, right? Except for us. Yeah. Good, Leslie. Thank you.
She's not the only one, Michael. I can she's not the only one.
Is Liliana again?
Yes.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry.
And good. So what are you seeing?
I don't know, many things, and
well, what you
nothing at all.
What you just
At the
said. Yes.
Yes, beautiful. As
Yes.
you say.
Yes. You want to finally be able to be you.
Yes.
Without the pressure of ideas that we hold on ourselves. Just to love yourself. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Liliana.
Thank you.
Yeah. Only by understanding the personality that you are, then you gain that mastery of your energy. Understanding. And the prior step before understanding is the willingness to accept, to see where you are, and to accept it, not for all eternity to accept it, but to begin with the acceptance. Other questions, thoughts?
Hi.
Yeah, Michael. Mikis.
Go ahead, Mikis.
Tell us where you're from.
Okay. I'm from Denmark. And
Okay.
I've been with Michael for, I think, about 6 years.
You've been in the university, you've been in the village,
Yeah.
well, you've been in the
Yeah.
university, and even prior to that, before we had that, right?
Yeah, right.
And you're not perfect yet?
No, and I really hate no, I'm not perfect yet.
Maybe this is not working. I was sure after 6 years it would work. Good, Mikas, tell us some more.
I have a lot of hatred. I hate myself. I hate myself. And it's difficult for me to be okay with who I am, because also I see that I hold some kind of unrealistic expectations to myself.
Okay. So you hold unrealistic expectations to yourself, and is it hard to live up to that?
I would say it's quite impossible.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And
you're getting tired of it too?
Yeah, very tired. I don't want to be so hard on myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's really it's a struggle. It's hard. It's hard to break it down. I don't know why I would want to beat myself up 10 times before I would just love myself.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah, I am tired, Michael. I'm tired of not accepting myself.
Yeah. Just to say that again and feel it, you know?
I'm just really tired of not being good and tender and kind and loving and merciful and forgiving and gentle
Yeah.
with myself. And it's all the qualities that I'm, with my family. I was visiting them yesterday, and I was kind of, I was wanting them to give me some of that. And I was angry. I am kind of angry. But I think I'm angry with myself because I cannot even give myself that, and I'm looking for others to give it to me, which I cannot depend upon. But it's for me to give it to me.
Right. And the momentum of still seeking it out there, that will still be with you for a while till you really transmute, you could say.
Yeah.
But so it's okay that you're still craving it out there from others and you're craving it within yourself.
Right. Yeah, it's a craving. I feel a craving to have that, but that I can give myself that is what I crave.
Yeah. And would you like to take a step in the right direction?
Yeah.
What's one way right now that you can be good to yourself right here within your own, the mediation of your mind and heart? One tender thing. Mhm.
Um, I'm a really good listener.
Well, okay. So you're a really good listener, and
Yeah.
who can you apply that to first, right?
Right. Yeah.
Can you to yourself, right?
Yeah.
And what do you hear yourself saying, Mikas? Listen beneath the surface, listen to the feelings that are crying out and the thoughts of your personhood. And what are you screaming for?
To be closer to myself.
Okay.
To love myself. To be able to just be myself.
Okay. To be
Is
closer
that...
to yourself.
Yeah.
More intimacy with yourself. With
Yeah, even
feelings.
more.
Uh-huh. Right. With your
Yes.
feelings, your thoughts, listening to yourself.
Yeah.
And what's
Yeah.
one thing that yourself is crying out for? Let's listen and you tell us.
Just to not be alone, to have somebody to have to have some friends around me.
Right. The loneliness. It doesn't want to be, you don't want to be lonely anymore and alone.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah. I want you to really, really take that in. You're embracing it, and in the embrace, you're loving that part of you that's screaming out, no more loneliness.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to love that too.
Let's do it now. Not you have to love it, but let's
Okay.
open your heart.
Yeah.
Breathe into your heart and say, okay, now's the moment to listen to myself, to be my own friend.
Yeah.
Not my own enemy, right?
Right. No. Yeah. I'm so tired of being lonely. I just want to have a girl, a woman I want to share with some brothers and sisters. I don't want to be isolated here with nobody to share with. I need people in my life to have intimacy with, closeness with.
So let's again, right, and that's the manifestation of it. That's fine. We're just taking steps to draw it closer to where it comes from.
Oh yeah.
Can you be with you? Can you be your friend to you? Kind to yourself? That could look like giving yourself some beautiful things.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed in our Salvington gift shop, we've been selling dozens of whips. You've been buying all of them?
I suppose so, yeah.
All the whips. I was wondering what that person was going to whip.
Right.
You don't need it. I'm not selling you anymore.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. that would be a smart thing.
Yeah, you can buy some little comfortable heart-like things.
Yeah, something soft, something gentle.
Soft, yes. Soft,
Yeah.
Mikas, with yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need to be hard on yourself, everyone, to do this work of evolution, of advancing. No, the hardness, it leaves. The sensitivity, the tenderness and love, it comes. To be tender with yourself, to be your friend, Mikas, with yourself.
Yeah.
What's one thing that you can do to be more tender? It might be what's one thing that you don't need to be doing anymore to be so hard.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. So you think I already have to know it all and be perfect, even though, because I've been with you 6 years?
And then if you knew it all and were perfect, then what would that give you? What is that crazy idea hoping to obtain once it gets fulfilled, which it never will?
Right.
When you know everything and are perfect, then what happens, Mikas?
Then I can love myself.
Oh, finally. So once you're perfect and you know everything, then you can love yourself.
Oh, that's a long way, huh? That's a really long. It's never ending. So I will never love myself.
It's only right when you love yourself and give yourself a break and tenderness, then you begin to know more and be more perfect.
Yeah.
A little bit more perfect. It's an infinite thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't need to suffer, Mikas. Suffering is not the way of awakening to your godhood. Now, everyone, when you discover a mistake inside of you and you're attached to it, and you know you need to let it go, then you suffer, you struggle. But if you were completely, wholeheartedly loyal to life, then you would let it go. You would know that it's not who you are. Life is where you want to go. So Mikas, being more gentle with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to be finished with being so hard. I want to just,
Yeah, that would not be following what we're doing together.
No.
It's not to beat ourselves up, everyone. No. It's not to be so hard. It is to be a little discerning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Between what's true and what is only masquerading as true. Yes, Mikas, you can be more tender.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What will you do next with this idea of beginning to change the narrative, change the ideas in you? How can you be more tender? Tell us, and we have about 50 people here to hold you to it.
Okay.
40 people.
What can I do? Allow myself to have more fun and enjoy life.
Okay, more fun and enjoy, even while you're waiting for that perfect woman.
Yeah.
To have fun. And what would you do tonight, tomorrow to have fun? Tell us one thing that we can hold you to.
Okay, tomorrow I might go out and buy something for myself.
Okay. Like to eat or to wear?
To wear. I was thinking about maybe some clothes.
Okay, some clothes. And
Yeah.
what would you really like to buy? A shirt, a pant?
Maybe a new winter jacket or new winter shoes.
Okay, winter shoes, winter jacket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe just something that looks beautiful and that I would love to wear.
Okay. Yeah, just something for the fun of it and enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful, Mikas.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
encourage you. Definitely don't convince yourself to not do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Stay with the plan.
Okay, Michael.
To
Yeah.
change the momentum.
Yeah. Okay.
So what are you going to do tomorrow?
I'm gonna buy some beautiful, nice clothes to myself because I'm worth it. Yes. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now I understand why they make those commercials. It makes sense. You wear the, what's it called? So Caliente because you're worth it. It's true. It's not fake.
Right.
Okay. Thank
Good,
you,
because-
Michael.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll
Yeah.
hold it in myself, and I will let you know, and you know what happens.
Well,
when it happens, and how it looks like.
I do think we need to ask the others here if they believe you're worth it.
Okay. Yeah. Please.
Anybody? Is he worth it?
Mickey is really worth it.
Oh, Pimply
Oh.
says you're worth it. Anyone else? That's just one. Neni, Ajura, Inga, Carlos. Yes.
Oh.
On.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Many others.
Okay. So I believe in you too.
So does that mean you're going to buy each of us new clothing also?
Woo! If I only had the money.
Beautiful, Mikas. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Hey.
Who else? Who else wants to adjust the personality into greater harmony?
I am.
Tell us your name, where you're from.
My name is Augusto. I'm from Panama.
Panama. Okay. Welcome, Augusto. Hello.
Well, well, I've been with you in almost 5 years, and since I met you, my life, start to change for sure, but it's not perfect, as Mickey say. And part of what I've been struggling with myself, with my personality, is that I have many different ideas, and sometimes I confuse myself, and it's hard to have this personality where sometimes you think, as you say, you think you know it all.
No. Let's begin the journey now, Augusto. Sometimes who thinks they knows it all? They know it all.
I know. I think I know it all.
Yeah, feel that. So we bring you closer to yourself. Just sit with that a moment. So there's a part of your thinking. It believes it knows it all.
Yes, it is.
Finally, I found someone that knows it all. I have a lot of questions for you. Okay, Augusto. What's happening in 3 galaxies away from the central sun? Because you know it all, right?
I have no idea.
Yes, exactly. It's not possible, nor do you need to be with your feelings.
Yes, it's stupid for me to think like that because I cannot even work in myself.
Right. If you already know everything, then there's no more work for you to do on yourself, right?
Yes, and that is the part where everything ends for me, where I know I'm not doing anything because everything that I thought that I know, I don't know anything. I don't know if it makes sense, but you know, it's just that's the moment that I'm living right now where I don't know what to do. I mean, I know only one thing, and I have no doubt that you are Michael, the real Michael.
Well, that's going to be helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And what else? What else do you know, though? Certainly, that's not the only thing.
And I have no doubt in my heart about that. Even if I walk away of you all the time, that I don't know how I kind of run away all the time from you, but
is that when I'm wearing scary outfits?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I need to stop wearing scary costumes.
Yeah, I think it's more when you put reality to me, and I just don't like that, Michael. I want Michael to adjust to me.
Okay, so this dynamic of your mind and thoughts and feelings, you want reality to adjust to you.
Yes.
And being that God is reality, you want God to adjust to you.
Yes, but I think it should be the other way.
Really? Do you now?
I should adjust to God, not to my.
Are you not sure?
I'm sure.
You're sure of what? What you just said, right? Which is, tell us again.
Yes, I need to adjust to God's reality, not to my own ideas and realities.
And have everything else adjust to your ideas.
Exactly.
Okay, so wait. So say that again, that you realize that you need to adjust to the reality of God.
Yes.
Can you say it out loud so you feel it?
I need to adjust to the reality of God, not to mine.
Okay, that's going to change everything for the better. That you realize you need to adjust to the reality of God.
I've been begging for that, Michael.
Yes. I'm sure you're tired. That is like trying to get, you go out on your surfboard and you want the whole ocean to adjust to you. But that's not surfing. If I'm understanding, as a surfer, you need to find ways of strategy and a way of adjusting to the ocean, making the most of it.
Exactly. You have to be in the right position to surf the right wave.
No, not me.
Well, I have to be in the position to surf the right wave in this case.
Yeah, I put it on you so that you can feel it, to reveal it, to self-reveal.
Thank you.
You need to say that again.
I need to adjust to the reality of God.
Okay.
not to mind.
You need to be in the right position, right?
Yes, and I need to be in the right position.
Within yourself, in this case, with these things.
Yes.
Okay. And what would be one thing that positions you so that you can begin aligning with the reality of God? One thing that you can do in a positive way.
Faith.
Okay. More faith in God than in your own subjective reality, unreality, let's call it.
Yes.
More faith, more trust in God's reality than in your personal subjective reality.
Yes.
Let that in. You know, let that boil inside of you. Can you say it again? You need to
have more faith.
Okay. Yeah. More faith in the reality of God.
In the reality of God.
Now, is this God that we speak, is he sometimes angry and sometimes polite?
Well, used to be very angry for me.
No, but I'm asking you in what you really know about God, because for you to have faith in him, you must know something of him. You must be sure of some things in order to become faithful to him. Does he change his moods?
No.
Are you sure?
Completely sure.
Yeah. He does not change. The unchanging, stable, loving, good God.
Yes, it is.
That you can trust, Pimply. In your life, you haven't been able to trust anyone. Not even yourself, right?
Yes.
And now you know, you're swimming in the water and we send over a life preserver. The life will preserve you. Can you grab the life preserver, or do you want to try swimming in the ocean by yourself without drowning, right?
I will grab it.
Man overboard. Where's the life preserver? Okay, we throw it over. Oh, something strange there. He's not grabbing it. He's trying to swim on his own, and we're in the middle of the ocean. Wow, this guy is strange. Oh, now he's grabbing it. Woo.
I'm tired of swimming.
Yes, of course. Your arms must be tired.
Yeah.
When you can just grab the life preserver and gradually you get pulled upward. Good, Pimply. This is a good start for you to come back, and it's not about our relationship right now for you. The next steps are about your relationship to that God presence right in you. And then you find me there, but it's a little different. Just you and your Godhood.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Michael.
Yeah. Well, it is my hope that you take these steps, that you grab the life preserver.
I will.
Yeah.
There's nothing else out there for me, Michael.
Right. That's right. You're hoping to swim and find some secluded island where no one would be. and you haven't found that island. You have to take the life preserver. Yeah. Good. Good, Augusto. Good. Well,
Thank you.
it's a good start. You're welcome. Yeah. Yet personality can make a gift to God. Dedication of the free will to the doing of the will of God. Mm-hmm. Do we have our Panamanian reader in Chitre? Is he around?
Hola, Iván.
Oh, there he is.
Yes. Mhm. Ok. Dice aquí. ¿Puedes dar un don a Dios? Dedicación del libre albedrío a hacer la voluntad de Dios.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yes. What Augusto is about to do is give the gift to God of his free will rather than waiting for a gift from God by trying to have God do it his way. All right? Augusto is about to give the gift, the only gift that can be given to God. Your free will, dedication to doing the will of God, which is to grow yourself, to become more God-like, to find the living God in you, and to advance into your universe career, cosmic citizenship, immortality. You each hold the gift to give to the living Father in you. So if you are someone who you like others to do it your way, we've heard, you want things to happen a certain way, you want God to come to you, these are things that as you shift, you take the preserver of his life, everyone, the life that I am, the life that he is. I simply speak for him here as a voice to tell you, take his life. It preserves you, the persona that you are. It preserves you, yet you must allow his life to control you. To control you. Oh, so hard for human beings to allow control. Well, I'm not saying that I want to control you, the personality that I am. No, nor do I say that you should allow others to control you. No, of course not. But God, in his infinite goodness, if you truly believe in his goodness and beauty, indescribable goodness, then you have the faith and trust to reach and take the preserver of his life in you. That you don't need to keep swimming on your own, hoping to find something. Beautiful, everyone. We can take another 1 or 2 sharings. So personality, it may survive mortal death with identity in the surviving soul development. The soul is an emerging development, is not something static. It is something that never ceases. The adjuster and the personality are changeless. The relationship between your spirit life and the persona that you are, in the soul that you become more of through God's vision, it is nothing but change, continuing evolution. Señor Iván.
Hola.
Hola.
La personalidad puede sobrevivir a la muerte mortal con identidad en el alma sobreviviente. El ajustador y la personalidad son inalterables. La relación entre ellos en el alma no es sino cambio, evolución continuada. Y si este cambio, crecimiento, cesara, el alma cesaría.
Wow, thank you. Yeah. Beautiful reading. How to develop that soul to become the personality soul. Una cosa unificada, unified, one persona, unified. The personality soul is the beginning of that unification with the adjuster, the life, and the personality together. That's when you enter that river of life. You flow in harmony and order. I say, taketh the life preserver, taketh mine hand, for I am the very life, and the life that I am desires you become the life with me. Adonai, everyone, enjoy your evening. I appreciate everyone who has served with me today. Adonai.
Adonai, Michael.
Adonai, Michael.
Adonai, Michael. Adonai, Adonai, Michael, Adonai.
Adonai, Michael, gracias.
Adonai, Michael.
Adonai, mis niños y mis fellows asociados.
Adonai.
I love you.
Gracias.
Te amo, maestro. Gracias.
Y te amo a ti. A ti.
Gracias.